Yes, my name is Marion Wizard. I'm very pleased to be here today at East by Southeast. Thank you very much for having me. This poem is called Timepiece, and it does appear in my collection of poetry 60. Time is money, honey, but that's not all it is. Time is a percentage of a statistical probability, or a box, or a wheel, or clocks, or the feel of the cold breath of the black hole of physical culpability. Time divides me from myself, calculating the ratio of now to forever with precise accountability, producing a sum of contradictions, the value of which only time may tell with historical viability. This is a poem called Deep Water. I wrote this last fall. There's a drop-off out here at about 60 years. You can't see it until you step off of it. All of a sudden, your feet are nowhere near the bottom, and you have to wonder what's swimming up under those pale, flailing slabs of meat. The current puts its hand on you, just enough so you feel its strength, just enough to whisper, "Riptide," in your mind. You feel the cold then, the deep, deep cold from the deep, deep dark, and that's when you better start paddling, son, for one side or the other. And this was also written last fall. I guess I was in a gloomy mood, but this was actually written for Dia de los Muertos last year. It's called Playing Sardines. One by one, we enter the dark house. When it is your turn, you go in alone, feeling your way, searching blindly for the others. Are they in the kitchen? No, and no fair opening the refrigerator door, and anyway, the light bulb has been removed. Feel your way through the dining room. Ooh, watch out for the chairs. Are they in the bedroom? No, just a pile of empty coats and full purses on the bed and the closet door standing open. Keep searching. Are they in the bathroom? That's a good place, all standing in the tub behind the plastic curtain. No, but a glimpse of yourself in the mirror may give you pause for reflection. Are they in the living room then? No, they are not in any living room. But they are somewhere in this dark house where they entered one by one, somewhere all together in the dark and being very quiet. When you find them, you must be quiet too, or very, very still, only getting in close with them, wherever they are, until the last of us finds you all, or it gets so crowded in the hiding place that we all spill out laughing into the living room again, and God or somebody puts on some music and turns on the lights. Austin last month lost one of its premier poets, El Abuelo, Raul Arcelinas, a prison poet, a liberation poet, a mentor to hundreds, if not thousands, of poets and other creative people around the world. And I wanted to honor Raul's memory with something today. And so this is an older poem, but one which seemed appropriate. It's called La Vendemia de los Tres Pablos. And Vendemia is a Spanish word which means the grape harvest. So this is the harvest of the Tres Pablos. Fue un año notable para los Pablos, Picasso, Neruda, Casals, tres viejos de la gente, Picasso, Neruda, Casals. A painter, a poet, a cellist, Picasso, Neruda, Casals. All prophets, all realists, all craftsmen, Picasso, Neruda, Casals. All had known hardship, all had known sorrow, all had known exile from their native lands, yet all had known friendship, all had known honor, and all met their deaths with unstained hands. Who could be found on the frontiers of freedom? Picasso, Neruda, Casals. Who will be found now to give us the vision of Picasso, Neruda, Casals? Fresh were the poems, bright were the paintings, sparkling the music from these fruitful vines, made lucid by labor, grown sweet yet resistant, three classic heroes like three classic wines. Who could say that one of them deserved more renown? Who could choose among them? They are all our own. Fue un año notable para los Pablos, Picasso, Neruda, Casals, Tres Viejos de la Gente, Picasso, Neruda, Casals. It was a vintage year for Pablos, Picasso, Neruda, Casals, three old men of the people, Picasso, Neruda, Casals. Thank you very much. Okay, so a little change of pace now if we're ready for that. This is a new poem, and it may still be in progress. This is the first time it's been read. It's called The Ones That Get Away. In all the old family pictures, through anyone else's lens, and in lots of other photos taken by my friends, you'll see me at parties and meetings, holding forth at length, with my arms outstretched in measurement of some emotion's strength. What topic needs this gesture? I never can recall. It doesn't seem appropriate for anything at all. It looks like I've been fishing and am bragging on my kill, but it's been a long time since I've wetted a line. I don't own a rod and reel. Does some scientific matter or political critique fuel my need to expand by stretching my hands just how far we've come up some creek? Just lately I've been thinking, I know what I'm reaching for, what I hold in my sleep, what I want way down deep. It's just the width of an open door. Praise chaos, praise random chaos, acts and whims. Praise free will's oddball choice. The enemy of life is when everyone speaks with just one voice. Give me the chance to fly. Maybe I just need to spread these wings. But this feathered demon poetry, all she can do is sing. Open the cage, let out hope and rage, crazy, wanton harbingers of spring. You guys are very kind. A lot of the songs that I write, a lot of the poems that I write, when I write them, they come with music, and in fact, they are songs. I, however, am not a singer. This, however, is a song, so we'll see what happens. This is called If You Don't Love Me. I've been steady working for all the things we said back then, peace and love and understanding for women and for men. You've been stacking money till you can't see nothing else. The only one you're getting over on is yourself. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. There's a whole lot of fellas I ain't got around to yet. Used to be I thought that we would change the world for good, live in simple harmony and worldwide brotherhood. Lately seems like we've been stuck in 1984. Big Brother is watching us more than he did before. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. There's a whole lot of fellas I ain't got around to yet. Once upon a time, we planned a world of peace and light, equal shares for everyone and all that makes life right. Now I feel like we've gone back to 1964, judging people by their skin and gender like we did before. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. If you don't love me, please let me go. There's a whole lot of fellas I ain't got around to yet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're very kind.